Yo, what did I fucking say, huh? What did I say? Like 2 or 3 therapy sessions ago. What did I say about Loris Vergier? That's what's up. Attaboy Loris. Yeah, game fucking on. Alright? We back. God damn. That was sick. That was awesome to see. You could see that fucking emotion on his face. He was bawling. Like crying. That was great. That was awesome. I'm so happy for him. If anyone was going to win, I'm glad it was him. Well, I mean, I guess not really, but would have loved to see Dak win. That would have been sick. But for Loris to win it, that is pretty cool. And I like being right, so what up? I wish I could bet on this. Then I could actually see how much I would really lose for the 5 other riders that I would put a bet on and end up losing money in general. Hell yeah. All right, what are we going to talk about? Right now we're doing Andorra World Champs wrap up. This was a weird one. I had to buy like a different streaming service. The presentation of like the race was a little different announcers. Pretty weird. I don't understand it. I don't know why they would be different, but whatever. Oh yeah, Danny Hart, fourth. Oh my god, I'm just fucking rubbing it in. That fucking dude about Jake Atkinson can go fuck himself. Look to him to have a standout year. No one knows jack shit, but you can bet your ass when I do say something and it turns out right, I'm gonna shout it from the rooftops. Pat myself on the back a little too much. Still gonna do it though. What up? Booyakasha. Man, that was wild. That was a wild race. It's so dry and dusty there. It's crazy. I remember some wet years and it was so muddy. There's been several dry years now in a row. And man, it looks like they're racing in like California basically, like some like Mammoth or somewhere in the fucking desert. Some dry dusty shit or Big Bear wherever the fuck the Pro Downhill series was. I think it was Big Bear. Just deserty. Very dry. Very arid. I'm not that big of a fan of the upper section, but it is what it is. Whatever. It's cool. Yo, Loudenville is coming up. No, don't move on just yet. I want to talk about Loudenville so bad. I fucking hate the French. God damn it. Their tracks are sick. They're just the area looks insane, crazy. But for world champs, is this what did I write? Okay, yeah. The just weird presentation. I think they showed like way more riders at first because probably just to like show different like countries, which I'm cool with. That was neat. Not like it fucking matters what I'm cool with, but you get it. It was neat. It was cool to be able to see other riders. I sat and watched a majority of it, and then kind of skipped ahead. But Ronan, got up to Ronan. He was the first one that I was really like, oh shit, let's go. He was pedaling he was on one. He was on a pace, and he was going. He was pedaling like everywhere on the top section. Surprising, but I mean, that's what you need on this, like a short track like this. It's crazy. You got to get up to speed as fast as possible. So, um, man, he was on one. I didn't write down like where he crashed, but he went over. Did he crash? I don't know. Maybe he didn't. Um, I thought he did, but I didn't write down that he crashed. I was surprised at how fast Danny Hart was. The bottom section of this track was interesting because Danny Hart was basically losing time to who was in first at that point. I don't remember. Fuck. But whoever was in front of whoever was in the hot seat when Danny came down, he kind of gained time in maybe the first two sections and then was losing time in the third and the fourth. And or maybe it was gained time in the first, lost time in the second and third, and then in the fourth and the fifth made no, I think it was the last section. Yeah, so 1 and 2 gained time, 2 and 3 or 3 and 4 lost time significantly, and then made back all that time in like this bottom section. And I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what they did. And I'm saying they because Asa Vermette also, a stat that I saw on Insta from an account that I follow. Asa was 1.5 seconds back midway and turned it into a 1.5 second lead by the finish. So he swung 3 seconds on half the track. That's to me that's insane. On a 2 minute and 37 second track, I didn't even write down the winning time, but whatever. You get it. That's crazy. I think. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. But when you're talking about racers at the top of their game, I mean, okay, so the Asa, that was, other juniors, and I don't know too much about the juniors, so that it could be pretty decent. But Danny did it at the bottom section. I mean, he didn't get first, but still, like, whoever, yeah, I don't know. That was impressive. There was time to be made at the bottom, it seemed like. And I wonder what it was, basically, is what. That's all I'm fucking wondering. I don't know. It was a pretty cool course for not. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah. Fuck me. Positive vibes only. Positive vibes only. Yo. Oh man, Dak and Loic washing out. Not in the same spots. Loic washed out. That was pretty crazy. Just like disappeared on that off-camber spot. Surprising. Just crazy. Absolutely nuts. Because he was on one. I think he was 2 seconds ahead of first, Loris. So that's, I don't know. Again, I don't know shit. But it's biking, and I'm going to talk about it in my therapy session, and I get to decide what we're talking about. So fuck you. I started watching Kenny Powers, and I realized I am kind of just doing a little bit of Kenny Powers, too. I've heard it talked about on podcasts that I listen to. I'm like, oh, I'll check this out, and it's just he did the I don't know what my emotions are, so I'm just yelling, and if I stop yelling, I feel like I lost the fight, so I'm just gonna keep going. I know I have to work on myself, but I can't stop yelling because of that fact, so I'm just gonna walk away while still yelling. He basically just like this, literally what I'm doing right now, just into Just into the mic. Just a cry for help. All right, back to the world champs. You got me off topic. You prick. I can't take accountability for my actions, so I'm going to speak into a microphone and just hope that somehow I get better, but really I don't know what I'm doing. Whoops! Peek behind the curtain. Okay, everyone, time out around famous athletes that are going through wild emotional swings. Carr. I watched that fucking helmet cam of Dak crashing and just sitting there dejected. Beyond but what I can imagine bummed feels like. Putting so like your career is basically made after like that's the goal. You want to think about a golden ticket. Oh, if a World Cup win is a golden ticket, a world champs is your your golden ticket. You know, it's kind of like a one-time ride that you can parlay into I think a lifetime if you work hard enough and find your niche. A world champs, I feel like you can just I don't know why. I don't really subscribe to this. I don't really it's not as important to me, but I think to the masses, the winning the rainbow stripes is just like, all right, well I know Charlie Hatton's name now forever. Not forever, but you get it. You say Charlie Hatton, I think world champs. So, and I was out of the sport, coming back in. I know who the world champ is. I mean, I don't really know who the overall cup winner that year is. So, I mean, I guess so. In that case, yeah, I guess I do. I'm one of the people that brings credence to that. The casual fan at the time brings credence to that moniker. I don't know. You get it. You fucking get it. So, where was I? God damn it, following the thread. Oh, leave Dak alone, you fucking creeps. Stop touching people. What is it with people that think you can just fucking touch other people? It's like the video is it's honestly it's beyond creepy. It truly is creepy. Here's this guy coming down and just like it's kind of like spins out. He what it feels like clearly is okay, and he just sits there like it's gone. His dream has just been dashed among these fucking rocks. This fucking rock garden and these roots and the ground and like literally like metaphorically and like figuratively and literally. It's crazy, not literally. He has been, but you get it. I ain't no fucking educated person, okay? So when he just needs a hot fucking second to just sit there and not spaz, and these animals are just clutching at him and grabbing him. Yes, I get it. You're patting him on the back. You're letting him know you're proud of him. It's okay. We still love you. Those like that's what you're trying to convey without using those words. Wake up. Stop touching people. I hate like what is wrong with people that you think you can just invade someone's personal space? I don't know. I'm in a different place in my life where if you go around touching people, like you're going to get some fucking weird looks, maybe a slapped hand, like don't fucking touch me. What? Like I feel like I'm okay with I feel like I'm cool with changes to our society and stuff, and I can get on board with a lot of different shit. But getting in someone's personal space when it has not been invited, I think that's kind of where I draw my line. And maybe it does. We are so crowded. Like some of those you hear like horror stories, not really horror stories, but just like real life stories of some of these like I think Chinese cities or Japanese cities where it's just like you are just crushed in people's space, and in that situation, that's not a problem. I like that's not a high emotion. If anything, that's like the lowest emotional spot where it's like, yo, we know why we're here. We're all doing this. We are we are consciously making the decision to all. And maybe that's the thing. You're being in a crowd of fans. You're going to get like he knows. He must know that he's going to get mobbed. I fucking hated that. I hated seeing that. I commented on one of the videos. I have not gotten any notifications on it, so I'm thinking, not many people agree with me. I don't like people coming in my fucking space. I don't know if you could tell. You animals. There's different languages, so you can't even say the right words. All you want to do is just show him that you like him and you are still going happy for him. Like when looking at like the best possible intentions. I get that. I get all of it. I understand it. I think you are small brained. I I think you are a moron. Stop touching people. They're just people. And every person, I think, deserves to have their personal space to not be invaded because of a high emotion situation that you need to animalistically just be like, oh, I gotta pull him up. Oh, no worries, Dak. You're good. No worries. We love you. Pat him on the back. I don't know those words in English because I speak a different language, maybe, which is completely reasonable, and I'm not making fun of that. Because I bet there were fucking Americans right there. I think that's what kind of sparked my whole anger was like, I don't know, maybe it was someone that didn't speak English. But I bet there were people that did speak English that still did that. And people that I bet there are people that watch that video and think that same thing. The person that I commented on their comment of or whatever the fuck down the rabbit hole felt like it wasn't translated. It was like from someone that English was their first language. That's what I'm trying to say. Couldn't think of the phrasing. So, and if it's not, and if they're not, there's someone else that is. I can guarantee it. There are too many hands in that fucking video. Too many people that just, oh, I need to react. Knee-jerk reaction. Animal instinct. Stop. Think. Should I do this? Is this an appropriate reaction in a society that we are in what we call a society? I mean, I guess what we deem at the human level a society. I think you can make an argument for whatever, like lions having like the pride being a society or whatever. I'm not that smart. I don't know. But you get what I'm saying. Up until this point in our lives, I feel like we're just a bunch of animals that just happen to agree on certain words. And not even all of us could agree on the same fucking words. So, but yet we think we're these fucking high-minded individuals. We just figured out the other people's words. Process of elimination. If not this, then maybe this. No, not this. Then maybe this. Then maybe this. Hundreds of years, thousands of years, and now we're like, yeah, we fucking figured it out. This is it. And we're the fucking worst. We are the fucking worst. And the sooner everyone fucking figures that out, the sooner we can get to making this a livable fucking place. Perpetual growth doesn't work. You idiots. It's so fucking annoying. How did I even... Oh, yeah, just don't fucking touch people, you creeps. It's that simple. He didn't ask you to touch him. He can't say this. So I fucking will. That was weird. He didn't want to get picked up. His arms are like limp. Like, please just let me fucking sit here. How do you not get that? How do you not see that? I know how you don't. It's just annoying, and I have to say that. I have to say that out loud. I completely understand how you don't see that. I get it. I was there. I still am there in certain situations, just not this fucking one. I get it. I have parents that would react similarly to that in their situation. They're not into biking, but if they saw their celebrity, their person, their hero. You know, saying "eat the rich." I got a new one. Kill your heroes. And I got a new one. I mean, someone else said it. I'm saying it now. I'm living, just living by it. Don't worry, I don't have a hero, so everyone's safe. Seriously, get that out of your fucking head. Focus on yourself. Try and better yourself. Get to a point where you understand where you have enough happiness, fulfillment, whatever the fuck you want, but get to a point of having enough, and then don't take anymore, and don't be a burden. Stop touching people. All right. That's World Champs, motherfuckers. I gotta watch BK's Loudenville track walk. Yes, dude. Oh, fuck yes, that's out. Can't wait to watch. And I think Eddie Masters has some practice of downhill, maybe? Oh my god, let's go. BK's track walk is probably my fave. Check that out. I feel like everyone does, so whatever. But yeah. Track walk and then maybe some clippies from the Ed Bull Media House. Ed Bull Sports. It's in the game. I guess that's it for right now. And then, what else? Oh yeah, Loudenville. Okay, track walk, and then I'm gonna do that. Next, I'm trying to record in like little segments so I would get like less because I'm like, oh no, I gotta record an hour straight of talking. But I'm gonna try and do just little bits, and then this way it gets a little bit more than the rants and the tangents are at least somewhat drawn back to a single strain. I can be like, what the fuck was I just talking about? Without having to go back think like for an hour, like, was I talking about that or was I talking about that? This is the World Champs part. We didn't even go over the rest. Did I even go over the menu? I don't know. Maybe not. But you know Loudenville's coming up next because that's what I'm most fucking psyched about. Oh, I got a fucking ear infection. This fucking hospital, this nurse. Another instance of people just being so jaded in their profession that they can't see past. I don't know. They just like I'll this fucking so I get this ear infection and I get to the point where I can't open my mouth without it really hurting. Like I can't open my mouth all the way. So I'm like, all right. And I got water in it Friday night. Started hurting Saturday. Got pretty bad Saturday night. And I was like, all right, I'll go tomorrow morning. Go to the ER. That's the only place that was open because it was a Labor Day weekend. Go to the ER. And No, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna pause right here. So I'm at the ER. That's where the story. Pause. Car. Yeah. And then I'll keep going because it's late and I want to get to bed. I'm pretty tired. All right. Time out. Game on. All right. We're back. Next section. Loudenville. UCI regular World Cup series is back for the finale. I'm looking at the qualifying right now, and it is exactly who you would expect it to be, except for one who I need to put more respect on his name, Mateo Iniguez. I think he did something before too, where I was like, man, forgot about him. When it comes to like shitty conditions, these classic like French mutters on this natural terrain, his riding style is just, it looks like he is so technically sound from based on my understanding. Yo, hang on a second. I wonder if I turn this up. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if it's like recording. Well, the sound things aren't going up as high. Hang on a second. Hang on. All right, false alarm. Looks like it works fine, or it sounds fine when I play it back, so whatever. No one's hearing this anyways. We're 26 minutes in. Everyone's out. Tapped out. Peace. Now we can get real. No, back to Loudenville. Mateo Iniguez. These French riders are just so technically sound from the looks of it, based on my expertise, which is none. They're so when the going gets rough, they can fall back on their technically sound riding style, riding ability, and just go as fast as fucking possible down this hill. This track looks insane. It looked insane last year. It looks insane this year. Guess what? It's wet again, but now everyone expected it, so feels like the with happiness is based on expectation, guys. All right? Keep heart in life if you want to stop being a miserable prick. Just set your expectations. Set your boundaries. And what I want you to do is to turn your thoughts inward on yourself and really reflect on what you're feeling and why you feel that way. And I need you to disperse the emotional reaction you're having across all time and space. Time is a flat circle. Come on, you want to do this heroin with me? It's all fucking about your expectations. Set your expectations, and then you'll be. If I'm expecting, a lot of times we just want to make someone fucking happy. So we're like, yeah, no problem, absolutely, we got this. It'll be done, you know, over promise, under deliver. That's no good. There's a million fucking ways of saying it. I'm not saying anything new. I'm just saying it out loud into the ether, into nothing. Slamming my head against the wall like I've done for the rest of my life. Could I be using this time to maybe help others in another way and do some fucking charity work or some shit? Yeah, probably. But guess what? I'm a selfish prick and I need to figure out what the fuck's wrong with me. So I gotta fucking talk this out, okay? Just let me have my therapy and figure it all out. So, anyways, back to Loudenville. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the French riders are just too fucking good. Dak Norton, saw him down in like 30th. I wonder if he crashed or something. Danny Hart 20th. Kind of expecting him to be higher up. I wonder what happened there. BC, Coulange, Benoit Coulange. 16th. Lucas Shaw 15th. Ali Zwar, 14th qualified. Nice job, man. I watched the Canyon Collective FMD series, so I've seen him in that. Seems like a good guy. Seems like a nice head on his shoulders kind of individual from the 15 minutes of video that I saw him in, and it wasn't even him the whole time. Lori Greenland, 13th. Andreas Kolb, 12th. Loris Vergier, 11th. I mean, honestly, your top 15 is just heavy hitters. Anyone could really win. I guess not anyone, but like I'm not expecting Lori Greenland to do that much better. But everyone else, Reese Wilson, the fact that he's in 10th, I think that's kind of as high as he's going. Loic Bruni first. I'll just go first down because I was fucking being weird going from the last to first. So Loic, Omri, Ronan, Finn, Loic Bruni, Omri Piron, Ronan Dunn. We're on a first name basis, guys. Come on. Finn Isles, Mateo Iniguez, Remy Tyrion, Thibaut Deprella, Thomas Estak. 1, 2, 3, 4 Frenchies all in a row. What is that? The fucking nursery rhyme? All in a row. I know what it is. Is Lockie Stevens McNabb gonna be a kind of perennial top 10 finisher at these World Cups? The new Sam Blankensop? Interesting. Interesting. He's having a pretty good year. I'd be interested to see. I'm gonna be interested to see what he does next year if he turns it into the same shit. You know what I mean? Reese Wilson, 10th. Like I said, I feel like that's kind of as high as he's going. Oh my god, I gotta drink some water. Hang on. Car. Timeout. All right, game on. So yeah, Loris in 11th, Andy Kolb in 12th, and Lucas Shaw down to 15th. Benoit Coulange, 16th. I mean, I do see Loic, Omri, Ronan, Finn Isles. That just all makes sense. I could see Dak pushing into the top 5. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm not some fucking pompous dickhead that's just like, for sure. I want to look. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, Loris turned out great. That it's all luck. It's all fucking luck. Loic, Omri, Ronan, Finn. Does Mateo stay in that fifth place position? I don't know. I don't know. These are all fucking kill, like crush. They're crushing time up there. Oh man, I want Danny Hart to get in there so bad. Where's the fucking Jew at, brother? Where's Jakey boy? BK didn't fucking qualify, dude. Sam Blankensop didn't qualify. Bullshit. Charlie Hatton, 29th. Greg Menard, 28th. Ocean O'Callahan, 24th. Aaron Gwynn, 23rd. The American Dream. Who the fuck is Dom Plath? Well, anyways, I'm just fucking rambling now. But that's Loudenville. Loudenville preview. Basically, top 4 I could see staying the same. I'd love to see Danny Hart push in there, but 20th? I mean, that's the thing is we don't get to watch fucking qualifying. So, who knows if they crashed or they were moving slow, if the track changed. A lot of shit I don't know that I would like to know. Maybe if you just fucking broadcasted it, you pricks. I wonder if it is on YouTube. No shot. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't treat us to that information. Men's elite cross country short track highlights. No fucking thank you. I don't want fucking highlights. I want full on like live events, you pricks. The Whoop UCI mountain bike series, and then there's just UCI. Could be a little confusing. Live racing. That's really what I want. But that's junior men's downhill. I don't need that shit. Live. Give me the live stuff. Live racing, junior, Val de Sol. Yeah, they don't even. Oh, so fucking dumb. I just want to see what fucking happened, dude. I need my boys to put out their vlogs so I know what's going on. Oh, BT Dubs Battle of Hastings going on. Rail Jam went down, High Air went down, Park Session is going down. I was watching that live, but decided to, while I had some energy, record this shit. So that's pretty sick. The Park Sesh is going down, and it's off the chain, dog. I hate myself. So I gotta watch the Rail Jam. I had it on during work yesterday, so I was like not really paying attention. So I gotta rewatch it. The Rail Jam looked pretty sick. I think I might have seen the Highest Air just casually walking by the TV yesterday at work. It was, of course, Josh Dove. And I'm pretty sure he sent it like up to the peak of that measurement thing. That guy's an absolute psycho. Crushes it. So much fun to watch. I just saw someone else, Boyd Hilder or Hilger. I'm not sure which, but he's pretty sick. I gotta look him up on Instagram. His style of riding was very flowy, doing weird shit. The way he saw the course was pretty dope. Did like this weird like wedged his 180 out of a quarter pipe, wedged his front wheel into like a corner, like a jam, uh, up against the wall and the quarter pipe, and like the top of the top of the quarter pipe, and that was pretty. And then like I think just like no, not even 180 out, just came back down. Just looked sick. He just does cool shit. He's got an eye, got some creative artistic style that looks sick. Okay, all right. Is that good enough for you? I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's cool. Yo guys, look at this cool thing I found. God damn it. No one wants to hear this. I don't even want to hear this. I don't know what I'm talking about. What else do I have? Loudenville preview done. What did I say? Oh, the French and their goddamn trail jumps. Their goddamn real jumps that suck. And their trail jumps are just absolutely insane and gnarly. They're so sick. The top section of the Loudenville course is one of my absolute favorite sections of trail. It's when the riders talk about it, they're like, "Oh, the top part's so flat, so not great for mud." But when it's dry, like it was like a couple years ago or last year or something, well, in up until the race, when it's dry, it just it just looks like such a. There's like a trail out here that I'm thinking of called Murphy's Grade, and it's kind of like that where it's like almost wide and machine. It's not machine cut. There's just like rocks and maybe a random root here and there, but more just like not really root, just like rock, just like hand cut wide trail. That's it. There's like machine cut, and that's wide and super smooth for mountain biking by mountain biking standards. These look wide like they were machine cut, but they it looks like they ride like hand cut stuff. Like they like tamp it down, but you like kind of bed in the track, so when it dries and gets like hard and packed down, it's not really smooth. But overall, the average of the trail is relatively like flat-ish. So it just provides like a little bit of like constant vibration, like you feel like you're on the trail. You can, from the looks of it, and there's like I'm comparing this to the trail in my head that looks similar to that out here. So that's the experience that I'm speaking on, not on actual experience. But anyways, their jumps up top, although it's flat, you can still pick up and carry a good amount of speed. And there's like doubles, triples. It's just they're long. They you pop off it. It looks so sick. Like I can't wait for like highlights of the top section. The bottom section is for the racers. That's for everyone else. Top section just for me, baby. I fucking love it. It's wide open. You can see everything. The the scenery is unreal. It's so beautiful, dude. I'm so interested to see how much rain these guys get. When they showed the forecast, I think it was BK. Hang on. Time out. Yeah, trail jumps are sick. The French do it well. Their top section is amazing. The bottom section is so steep. So steep, so many different lines. That's what it is about the French. The French trails are very specific because it feels like there's not the challenge in the feels like in the PNW there's a lot of single track. I feel and I think I've said this before, so probably don't need to say it again, but quickly just to because I fucking like it. This is my time. Tune out. No one's listening anyways. Fuck you. um Single track in the PNW. A lot of single track. Wide open, like wider machine cut jump lines. Okay, yeah, makes sense. And even that Murphy's grade one is machine built. And it's still pretty fucking rough. So like I don't think there's as much roughness. I think the rock is different. Like I've out here like very volcanic. I mean there's mountains and shit back there, but I don't know if it's as volcanic. I don't know specifically in this area, there's a lot of grass, so I don't think it's as rocky. It gets very muddy and shit. I don't know. Whatever. You fucking get it. So it feels like the technicality in the riding comes from steepness mixed with like looseness of dirt, like roots to the extent of like root webs. Like not like big roots, but like webs of root. And then like off camber shit and just like a really intriguing way of building trails and looking at the landscape and everything and how it just kind of how it forms, whatever. It's the French style of trail is like no other. Is that fair to say? British, I British feels actually, you know what? The British trails feel a little closer to the feels more similar to the Pacific Northwest, especially in those woods where it gets fucking crazy, Rudy. That's what I fucking feel like riding out by the coast out here. These like deep up in Washington. Honestly, Oregon, our trails are pretty fucking smooth out here. We love jump trails, I guess. But I'm out by the coast today. Gonna ride some Clutchie Creek, Evil Twin, if it's even rideable. It's pretty wet out here. That shit is gonna be muddy up top, and I rode that before. That was sketch. Oh my god, dude, this goddamn DJI camera is the worst fucking thing ever. The guy was cool with 125. My buddy's like, "Oh, you think?" And it doesn't fucking work. I can't download shit from the camera onto my phone. I have to like put it onto my computer, and even then, I think I need to buy some software to edit it and flip the video around because it's recorded upside down. So it's fucking impossible. Just absolutely impossible. Talked him down to 125. My buddy, I'm texting my friends this that I ride with and shit, and he's like, oh man, you think that's why it was 125? I just sent him the fucking best gift. Stumbled across it, just some fucking guy in a hospital gown, just sitting up, just with his eyes kind of like almost cross-eyed, just like, do you think? Fuck, cracks me up. Oh my god, I'll go back and look at it just for the exchange. All right, I'm looking at my bikes on the back. This capper's got to get me over these fucking roots. Roots, bruh. Man, surfing last night, biking today with the boys. I need to find some goddamn surf friends. It's a struggle getting addicted to so many sports, so many not sports hobbies. There it is. Um, yo, fuck. Oh man, what do I want to talk about? Oh shit, I got a lot to talk about. All right, well, so the NFL's back. The Chiefs Ravens played Thursday night, and I'm I'm a fan of players of the NFL, but there is one team that I kind of feel closest to, and definitely, and it's the Bills. And the fact, I honestly, I don't even know what we got or who we got for the pick that we traded, but we traded to the Chiefs, and basically that trade was used to go get Xavier Worthy. And that motherfucker, I was watching. I'm not really like I don't really talk about sports. I don't know shit about sports. I like watching it. I like anything at the highest level. Anything performed at the highest level is interesting to me. You can get my attention. I won't like tune in for like it, I won't like see it and be like, "Oh my god, I need to watch this. I need to consume this content." But if it is something performed at the highest level, I am like, "Oh shit, I'll hang on this thumbnail on YouTube for a hot second." So, watching the NFL is pretty fun, I will say. And then NBA highlights, NHL highlights, all good shit. Kind of soccer highlights now, those are pretty dope. They're so fucking good in the rest of the world. Holy shit. But anyway, there was one play in the Thursday night game where Worthy comes around from the left side of the field to the right side on I don't even know what the play is called, but he comes across the field and I think the ball's like pitched or handed off to him. So basically he catches it at a he's catching it at speed, motion maybe. So he's in yeah, I think it's motion. So he's in motion, running, getting up to speed as and Tyreek Hill did this. They Mike McDaniels did the Daniels McDaniels did this a lot last year when he became the head coach of, and I bet he did it at other places too, at the 49ers as well, but it became more prevalent in Miami with Tyreek Hill, and now the Chiefs are also doing it, and guess fucking what, Xavier Worthy ran the fastest fucking 40 time in in the oh fuck I can't even, the combine history. And it's like, okay, so and this was, I think it was like a 4.22 or a 4.29, and it just absolutely fucking nuts. And at first I was like, okay, so people and they're making like big 4.5. That's no good. You want to be 4.3, 4.4. It's like, dude, a tenth of a second. What the fuck? What are you talking? Like, get it? Shut up. I think they might have a point, and I don't know what I'm talking about because holy shit! Back to the play. He's in motion, running across the field, and he's going like east west on the field, like parallel to the end zone. And at one point, he makes a very decisive like cut and decision to run north south. And holy fucking shit, this guy takes off, dude. It was like he was running in fourth gear or like second to last gear, thinking, and Andy was going very like at a very slanted angle. And as soon as he chose to run straight, like north south, he he then like it was like these professional these I don't know like geometryists. These guys are looking at angles all day. The like to catch someone if they're running at a certain angle, your angle of pursuit has to be at a certain direction to catch them. To at the speed that you're going, at the speed like it's a quick and some people are just better at it than others. And you you would think, and I pretty sure this is the case, these people playing defense are some of the best in the world at that. Soccer players watching learning a little bit more about like Pep Guardiola or Vanderhoof's whatever the fuck his like triangle shit of like a center player and like everyone keeping like equal spacing. Like it's it's fucking nuts how natural it is for some of these individuals. But anyway, these guys are the best in the world at that. And go watch this play. It's insane. He's going east west and then decides to turn his shoulders 90 degrees and head towards the end zone, and then also kicks it into what felt like his highest gear, and it looks like you know those, you you know those fucking, you know those Rainbow Road like boosters that are just in certain parts of the track. That's what he looked. It looked like he hit one of those and just fucking took off. It was insane. And I have never been so fucking mad at the Bills in all my life. I wasn't a fan for the four falls, but the four losses. But I kind of grew up in that area, and so like I didn't follow football or any like sports until I got to college, when everyone was like, all right, it's Sunday, we watch football and do fantasy, and I'm like, what? Okay. Because I'm just never really into that stuff. So and then I was like, dude, this is fucking sick. This is awesome. Then gambling too, that was like, that's even better. Now I actually care about this stuff. I wasn't a fan, and now suddenly, after placing $20 on it, I am the biggest fan. So I got more into it like after that, and other live sports as opposed to just fucking other shit. So where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I feel like every other instance where it's been like a letdown has been like all right, well, you know what, we tried our best. We make some we made some questionable calls, playing a certain style of defense against Patrick Mahomes, and leaving like a deep shot kind of open. It's tough, but We're doing our best here. This, it was like, dude, I don't know. All right, time out. Let me see what we got back. Because I might be just, I mean, I am completely talking out my ass. Let's get that straight. First off, first and foremost. But I want to see how upset I should be. I'm going to be pissed no matter what. I want my cake and I want to eat it too, god damn it. Okay? You hear me? That's just how it is. That's what I want. The consumer's always right, and I'm going to fucking consume, baby. Hang on. Car. All right. I guess we traded from the 28th pick to the 32nd pick, and then I think, and like some other pick, I think like the 200th pick or whatever. And then I think we traded that something with Carolina to get like the 33rd pick. So I don't, even if we had the 32nd and the 33rd pick. So this guy, I looked it up as well, Worthy 4.21 is what he ran. That's that's insane. And the fact that you're just trading so that they can just go get like what okay, what's the downside? You got to pay this guy eventually. Like he is going to command one probably he's going to be a top paid wide receiver if he has the hands for it. But that's like the only downside. I don't know. Even if they went and got someone like on the defense, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I hate seeing it. Like I said, I want my cake and to eat it too. Honestly, part of me just would have loved to see Josh Allen have a fast fucking wide receiver open up the offense a little bit more. So much of the offense relies on Allen, and it's like no fucking wonder we can't get past a certain point. God damn it. Like it is gimmicky, I guess. You could consider it. You could consider it a gimmicky offense. Miami is gimmicky. Their candy ass colors and uniform are so sick. Those colors are sweet. Candy ass, I said. And gimmicky. Kansas City Chiefs, gimmicky. Two-time Super Bowl defending Super Bowl champs, Kansas City Chiefs, gimmicky. What do you think about that, huh? Hot takes. Served up like hot cakes, baby. Oh my god, this is the worst. That's fun. Hey, it's talking football. Talking some NFL, boys. What a joke. God damn it. That was insane. That was insane. I can't well just watching that it was just like there's moments like that where you're just like, "Holy fucking shit, that looked different." What else? What other moments were like that? Clemens Cardella absolutely fucking sending it and and gapping the that cliff drop before the canyon sender. Same event. Uh, Hibbity Bibbity Espanol, whatever the fuck his name is, on YT that front flips the canyon gap. Basically any soccer penalty kick that's curved at a 90-degree angle, those are nuts. Just those moments that just you're just like sitting there, whoa, hey, that was different. I don't know shit about this, but something was different about that. There's like three guys just like, oh fuck, diving for him, and he's just like, skirt, see ya. Damn, that was nuts. All right, that was talking NFL. What else we got? Cam Zink Invitational? Holy shit, dude. The production value on that motherfucker was in. Okay, now it's getting old. That was awesome. That was really well done. To have a booth basically set up. Dude, Damon Iwanaga is a character. He's something. I don't know how much is going on behind those eyes, but every now and then it looks like there's like some of the quickest reactions saves Cam from fucking concussion. It's just like hero like okay, so they have this like booth set up that they were like recording stuff at. Full professional setup, like straight out of Rampage. And I mean the guy's fucking won it enough. You should know how it's going, how it's done. And congrats, Applied Sciences, baby. Um, so they're like reporting. They got the camera. They're talking, and the wind blows, and this like heavy like 2x4 wooden frame that's like 8, maybe 10 feet tall, just falls over, going straight to Cam's head, and Damon Iwanaga just puts his hand up and catches it like Superman style. It's like, oh, it was it was so fast. And then other times he's like, well, it's snowing and we're gonna go ride. And the guy's like, all right, can you give me a little bit more? And asks him like 3 other times like a different question, and he's like, well, it's snowing and I'm gonna go ride, and answers it the same way every time. And I know it's like a bit, but I think there were other parts where it's just like, all right, Damon, what are you thinking? He's like, dude. Just like straight out of fucking Real Bros. What is that? Real Bros of Simi Valley. That was pretty sick. Sending Aggie in for the free ride section was pretty cool. That was awesome to see. I love watching Aggie ride, dude. It was the morning news. The graphics and shit on this was awesome. Every invitational needs to be done like that. I'm gonna start tagging. I'm gonna start fucking tagging everyone that I want. Monster getting tagged. Red Bull already kind of does this, but I don't like watching their announcers, so whatever. Let's see, what else? Oh, dude, the nines. Oh, Backyard Battle Boppard. It didn't talk about this at all. And I guess there's not too much to talk about. There weren't too many lines. Couple options here and there. Some sick content. But yeah, it's tough. Like in the trees, it's not as open. Which is interesting because I would have thought that I would like it in the trees more. But for some reason, I mean, Known Land was just different. Was just that's like one and its own. But I don't know, maybe Boppard felt like it was the sections where they were at the dirt jumps were sick. That was really cool. That one main jump was really sick. There were a lot of like sections of it, but you didn't really get to see like full ass lines really. Like there was a lot of like smaller jumps hidden in that line. Whereas with other places it's big jump, big jump, big jump, right? Yeah, pretty much. Russo Bros, I would say it wasn't like that up top, and that was okay, but that's as small as you would want it. Adolf Silva, his compound. We've talked about this. Adolf's compound. That also had smaller style jumps, like almost dirt jump, trail style, like like dirt jump trail jumps, and that was as small as you would want to see them. And then they got bigger. I think this was like big jump, like small jump, getting bigger. All right, big jump, cool section, small jump, small jump, small jump. So it was like, we need more. We need a line that's like just straight big. Like, yeah, start with small jump and then big, big, big hit, hit, hit. Can you do that for me? You go ahead and put that on the list of to dos. So yeah, backyard battle, bopod, bopod. Good job. Sick shit. The nines, they're building a 10-year course. Looks like there's a ton of different line options. Maybe not a ton, but like a significant amount of line options. And it's like it looks like there's like maybe a smaller like slope style course, and then a larger maybe big air style. Also could be ridden on a dirt jumper, but larger style jumps. Like crank, if you're thinking like like Crankworks versus maybe like if Crankworks is pro, maybe a double black Crankworks. That's what the other one looks like. It seems like maybe a little bit less, maybe a black Crankworks, which is still insane. It's just like those are just next level. Those are so fucking big. The appreciation for how big they've made shit now, I think might be getting lost on. It got lost on me. I'll say that. I won't speak for everyone else, but it feels like it's getting lost on me. And so when they send like just like big, it's like more air, bigger tricks. It's like, what if you just dial in the tricks that you know how to do, and like, and people get their runs done, but they're like, all right, well, I might land this. I'm pretty sure I could land this. So they take the gamble. I don't know. I would rather watch a clean again for the thousandth time. Nailed it. I would rather watch a clean three whip over a dirty, like maybe a slipped pedal double backflip. Right into the mic. Mobby. So, but hey, that's just me. And I mean, even if it's not a like slipped pedal, just like a squirrely landing, that's just not what I'm about. But hey, teach their own. Honestly, what was I saying about? I think I was saying something earlier about the UCI, and it was like gravitating towards like a kind of like behind the scenes, not behind the scenes, but like a fair weather fan kind of thing. Like I was a fair weather fan. They were placating to that. I could see like that's kind of what Crankworks. That feels like maybe that's what it is. And if that is what it is, then that's cool. I just want to know that that's what it is. That's my thing. As long as I know what's going on, guess what? Here we go. Bring it full circle. I meant to do this. This was planned. Happiness is based on expectations. So if I can set my expectations to just be like, all right, well they're gonna choose who did the biggest shit. Then I'll be like, all right, cool. Maybe I'll only tune in for certain riders' runs, or I'll wait until it's done. I won't try and watch it live and make it this like event that I like to watch, like the downhill, and just be cool with like tuning in for like I'll check in with the top three runs, and then I'll go watch like that fucking Swedish kid, Lucas Skold, or whatever the fuck his name is. So there we go. Can't fix problems until you know what they are. Boom. That's what's up. All right. On that note, and I think that's it, actually. Yeah, the nines. It's 10 years, 10-year course. Sustainability can be interesting and cool. Perpetual growth, constantly tearing up and building a new course costs so much money. And yeah, that's profitable if we all consume their shit for that. But guess what? Yeah, you get it. All right. I should have ended 20 seconds earlier. So cool, man. Oh my god, you're so wise. Everyone already fucking knows this. See, this is why I gotta say it, because I'm dumb, and it resonates with me. Just gotta say it out loud. Speak it into existence, I guess. That's what morons have to do, like myself. All right. Bye.